Hello and welcome to another Can Indian channel feature. This is part of MBA 101 leadership section. In this video, we will look at emotional intelligence. In my opinion, this topic in the leadership course will make the most impact on your leadership style. This is also very interesting and fairly new topic being explored all around the world today. When I first started this channel, I wanted to explore on the personal development category. Hence, I read countless amount of books, flew around the world to attend Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, Eckhart Tolle, Les Brown's live seminars. Believe it or not, the seminars were super expensive, but I did see a difference in my income and my life habits improved. I also have a section where I do a book reviews. In one of the books I read was Daniel Goleman's Emotional Intelligence. Daniel did not invent emotional intelligence. He did come up with the terminology, but his book was based on academic journal by two psychologists, John Mayers and Peter Salovey. Mayers and Salovey offered the first formulation of the emotional intelligence concept. But it was Daniel that spread this terminology throughout the world. Let's look at what emotional intelligence is. We all have different personalities, different wants and needs, and different ways of showing our emotions. Navigating through all this takes tact and cleverness, especially if we hope to succeed in life. This is where emotional intelligence becomes important. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize your emotions, understand what they're telling you, and realize how your emotions affect people around you. It also involves your perception of others when you understand how they feel. This also allows you to manage relationships much more effectively. People with high emotional intelligence are usually successful in most things they do. Why? Because they're the ones that others want on their team. When people with high emotional intelligence sends an email, it gets answered. When they need help, they get it. Because they always make others feel good. They go through life much more easily than people who are easily angered or upset. Now let's look at 5 categories of emotional intelligence. Number 1, self-awareness. The ability to recognize an emotion as it happens is the key to your emotional intelligence. Developing self-awareness requires turning into your true feelings. If you evaluate your emotions, you can manage them. The major elements of self-awareness are emotional awareness, which is your ability to recognize your emotion and their effects. And then there's self-confidence, sureness about your self-worth and capabilities. Number 2, self-regulation. You often have little control over when you experience emotions. You can, however, have some say in how long an emotion will last by using a number of techniques to elevate negative emotions such as anger, anxiety, or depression. A few of these techniques include recasting a situation in a much more positive light, taking a long walk, and meditation or prayer. Self-regulation improves self-control, managing disruptive impulses, trustworthiness, maintaining standards of honesty and integrity, consciousness, taking responsibility for your own performance, adaptability, handling change with flexibility, innovation, being open to new ideas. Number 3, motivation. To motivate yourself for any achievement requires clear goals and positive attitude. Although you may have predisposition to either a positive or negative attitude, you can, with effort and practice, learn to think more positively. If you catch negative thoughts as they occur, you can reframe them in much more positive terms, which will help you achieve your goals. Motivation is made up of achievement drive, your constant striving to improve or to meet a standard of excellence. Commitment, aligning with the goals of the group or organization. Initiative, readying yourself to act on opportunities. Optimism, pursuing goals persistently despite obstacles and setbacks. Number 4, empathy. The ability to recognize how people feel is important to succeed in your life and career. The more skillful you are discerning the feelings behind other signals, the better you can control the signals you send them. An empathic person excels at service orientation, anticipating, recognizing, and meeting clients' needs, developing others, sensing what others need to progress, and bolstering their abilities, leveraging diversity, cultivating opportunities through diverse people, political awareness, reading a group's emotional currents and power relationships, understanding others, discerning the feelings behind the needs and the wants of others. Number 5. Social skills. The development of good interpersonal skills is paramount to success in your life and career. In today's always connected world, everyone has immediate access to technical knowledge. Thus, people skills are even more important now because you must possess a higher EI to better understand, empathize, and negotiate with others in a global economy. Among the most useful skills are influence, wielding effective persuasion tactics, communication, sending clear messages, leadership, inspiring and guiding groups and people, chain catalyst, initiating or managing change, conflict management, understanding the negotiating and resolving disagreements, building bonds, nurturing instrumental relationship, collaboration and cooperation, working with others towards shared goals, team capabilities, creating group synergy in pursuing collective goals. As you probably determined, emotional intelligence can be a key to success in your life, especially in your career. The ability to manage people and relationships is very important in all leaders, so developing and using your emotional intelligence can be a good way to show others the leaders inside of you. As Daniel Goodman stated, today's companies worldwide routinely look through the lens of EI in hiring, promoting, and developing their employees. For instance, Johnson & Johnson found that in divisions around the world, those identified at mid-career as having high leadership potentials were far stronger in EI competencies than their were less promising peers. Daniel further stated, perhaps the biggest surprise for me has been the impact of EI in the world of business, particularly in the areas of leadership and employee development. The Harvard Business Review has hailed emotional intelligence as groundbreaking, paradigm-shattering idea, one of the most influential business ideas of the decades, and also has stated that this is the most influential business ideas of the decade. As stated earlier, I will supplement this video with Daniel Goodman's Emotional Intelligence book review at a future date. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. This is Can Indian Channel signing off. Peace.